It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. On one sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His guys playing good football the last month plus. They are 4-2 in their last 6. On the opposing sideline, the Giants head coach. His guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And away we go from East Rutherford. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. That's a good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, then you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. He takes it down to the 33. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Staying with Robinson. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Trying to get it with the option here. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Catch made. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants.
Robinson is in for the New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
A 400-plus-yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. And it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
Next on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. a gain of 17 yards.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Smith yet again.
First down.
All in left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
17.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard. At the 21.
First carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to it.
Oh, baby, he gets robbed and the ball is out. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Giants and wide receiver Emeka Egbuka set to take over now. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Giants first down.
First and 10 from the 32. Back to throw, Stroud. Another one to Addison. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Throwing is Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Stroud. It's Egbuka on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
again, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain.
On play action here. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They kick the running back in motion. Stroud now on 3rd. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you can capitalize.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And it sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Out of the the gun. They'll give it to him inside. That's a nice quick correction. And then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Stroud off of play action. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Stroud. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on third down, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Option design here. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
And it's third down.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Giants and Emeka Ibuka ready to get to work now. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting second in the NFL in receptions. First down throw by Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Taken in by Addison, left side. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
It's 4th down.
Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one's complete over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
There's a dive up the middle. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. Oh, he was fighting like mad to stay up, Brock. Extend that run, but we all know it also creates the opportunity to do what we just saw. Force a fumble. So do you knock him there? Do you applaud the effort? Maybe a little bit of both?
Yeah, probably a little both. A little pat on the butt, but a little reminder that ball security is job security.
Now here comes the New York offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Handoff on 2nd and short. A lot of space ahead. Gets it to the 15. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 7.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And he's got a free play here. Short pass brought in. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from...
Still second down.
After the penalty, just 4 yards to go here on second down. Stroud completes it quick. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Right side, this is a blue cut. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds. The Giants are set to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs from the 37.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
1st down, Smith to throw. That's Harris on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He's got a man left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Running it now out of the gun. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Smith to the air now. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
25-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It's caught left side by Harris. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
14. Giants 10.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
Motioning the tight end now. He'll air it out on third. He's got him. That's Addison. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning block. 1:55 remaining in our first half. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. On first down, here's Smith. Stepping up, and he's going to run. A pickup of 17. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Smith on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Smith on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Finds a man right side. And he gets this forward to the 19. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Smith yet again. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Gain of 7. And the Steelers first down.
And again, it's Smith. Makes the catch. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the 49ers. And this is the home team running back. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. The Eagles run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
That throw behind his intended target. This one misses the tight end. And that makes it 3rd down.
Third down. And 6 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that makes it 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
3rd down and
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
The 2nd down pass. Sawyer on the tackle. A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Third down. Giants coming out in a dime look. Here he goes. Third and long. He's making a bid for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. He's trying to throw on first down. He gets this one to Strange. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now it's Stroud on a keeper. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. On first down, they'll run. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, Smith to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1. At their 48-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So first down from 41.
It's a gain of 11. And the Steelers first
And go play fake here with Smith. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
24. Giants 10.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now here comes the New York offense. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Stroud. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The best defenses you go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The Steelers offense headed out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Smith. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Going long for him here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 10.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. Where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Back to throw, Stroud. Dump off, caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On play action, here's Stroud. He'll set up the screen. It's Addison. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Gain of 15 yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
1st down throw by Stroud. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one just kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Now a give on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He stays up. He's going for it himself. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
That's good for our Steelers. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Steelers.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Smith to the air now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw.
The first down pass. Down back at the 43-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 17.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game.
Giants 17.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Stroud throwing here on first. Completed right side to Addison. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds a man right side. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down. Stroud on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the Giants.
Stroud to throw on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on third down, Stroud. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down from the 42. He's now to the running back. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. Keeps himself upright. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep running away with this. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle is going to mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Stroud. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the middle, they go for third down.
Brings up third down and 15.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Taken in near the 46. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the Giants' 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's third down.
Throwing on third, Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
To number 17.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Stroud. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. Running it after the penalty. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Jordan Addison. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Throw here, 3rd down. Knocked away and hits the ground. Incomplete. That brings up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. They could really use a good one here. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And go play fake here with Smith. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Steelers, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Pittsburgh.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Steelers nearing their 6th win this season. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. Shoots away from one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Steeler first down.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Short side option here. He's running left. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Handoff now from the gun. Already a lot of distance to go, Brock, and it's going to be all there for him again on 3rd down as this play stopped for no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.